AOS216 Reaction Drive-in. Like I said before, it's showtime. I'm talking showtime at the Apollo. That mean we about to go to the 90s with this. We about to go to the 90s with this reaction. You know what I'm saying? What y'all know about TLC? What y'all know? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I see my analytics. I know some of y'all are of the age. We basically either around the same age, or you could be older, or you might be younger. But the question is, what you know about TLC? Baby. What you know? What you know? Cause we got a live performance. I'm about to hop into that joint. You know what I'm saying? Is you ready? Cause we about to. This is what I'm bringing to the drive-in. You understand? You know what I'm saying? Look, some of y'all don't know. Some of y'all do. It is what it is, but we gonna enjoy ourselves. One time for the one time. Let's get it, and let's go.
Cause eyes, right? Let's check out this fat remix, kinda like Slim Fat. Baby, you know what I'm saying? Yo, T-Boss, won't you double this? Say you want my love, yeah, that's alright. Yeah, it won't be there for you morning, noon, and night. But you gotta be good, and do it right.
Let me go back one. Let me go back one time for the one time. Let me go back, because what I think is not, just make sure it's appreciated, because I'm going to mention it. I'm going to talk about it. You could tell they're performing live. This is not a performance track. I'm telling you a lot. Okay, take it for somebody who do music. Okay, and I have experienced at a point where I have participated in live shows where, as a sound engineer, what's being played is a performance track. And at the time, I'm talking back then, you're just playing the instrumental. If there's a DJ, the DJ's doing it. If not, then it's just the instrumentals being played off the system. And now I'm talking like the actual song. I mean, the studio recorded song with the vocals. Because I mean, even at one point, you would just remove the lead for the performance track. You know what I'm saying? Hey, we need a performance track. You just remove the lead. You might lead the ad libs. At one point it was like, nah, just the instrumental. Then at another point it was just, okay, we'll lead the ad libs. Then it's the actual studio track being played at the performance. I'm talking live performance. They're literally rapping over their own words. They're singing along with you, basically, while they're performing. They're singing along with you.
Cause eyes, right? Let's check out this fat remix, kinda like Slim Fat. Baby, you know what I'm saying? Yo, T-Boss, won't you double this? Say you want my love, yeah, that's alright. Yeah, it won't be there for you morning, noon, and night. But you gotta be good, and do it right. Ain't got no time for part-time loving in my life. When you wanna be loved, and that's okay. But it doesn't lie right with my sexuality. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta be down, I know it gotta be true. Otherwise this we ain't got no time for you. Oh, baby.
I know people gonna bring this up if they get into the comment section. Some people gonna be talking about the way they were dressed, not in a negative way, because a lot of people I've seen people always bring up the conversation of how women entertainers didn't dress provocatively. It wasn't overly sexualized. It's true. It's true.
That's right, y'all sing along. Yeah, I got so much love in me. Oh, baby, 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 baby. You think you're gonna hand me up? You got to love me deep. You want my heart and all my time. Well, it won't be there if you can't deal with my mind. 'Cause a girl like me, I won't stand for less. I require any conversation with my sex. As you know that I have any man I want, really that's you and thanks you, but still I choose you to be with me and work on me, so you better break it up. Come on. I got so much love in me. You gotta move, baby, baby, baby. If you wanna get me, you got to. As you know that I can have any man I want to, baby, that's actual and it's factual, but I choose you to be with me and work on me, so you better break it up. You want my heart and all my time. Well, it won't be there if you can't deal with my mind. 'Cause a girl like me, I won't stand for less. I require plenty conversation with myself.
Yo, hold on. Okay, you know what's so funny? Because it's just because you get so used to these like internet conversations, and you just know the cynical parts of the conversation where somebody said something before they know what's about to happen. Because I'm pretty sure there's people who don't know this song, and they're probably looking at this performance and going, "Why Left Eye chilling with the DJ? Like, why she fall to the back during Chili part? Like, why she all the way in the back? Like, why she back by the DJ? What is she doing?" It's because you didn't know that what's about to happen is about to happen.
Excuse me if I put a lot on it, back on it, as if you didn't know how much you want to really want it. In places has a face in case your mind is in the gutter. I left the Triple H, you surely don't stutter. A privilege it is to be considered as a gift, and you remind me of my fans 'cause they are very uplifted and plan to give a little, but a lot is what you want. Like my head is to the back, we can both sit down in front. I understand what a man is all about. You understand I can't have anybody else without a doubt. We understand that you was who I wouldn't want to be, and understanding is the key, which shows a very large amount. And being that I am the kind of girl that I am, heck, just expect to be checked. Return the favor and the rest just flows. I'll be standing on my toes as the rest turn into yeah, I got so much love in me. Oh, baby, 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 baby. If you gonna get me, you got to check this out. I can have anything that I want to, time or place that I choose to, but I think you know that I'd rather be here with you. Yeah, that's actual and factual. You're the one I seem to run back to just to get me right. You got to know me, got to know me, got to know me. Yeah, thank you.
You know what's the craziest thing about when I'm hearing this? I'm listening, and the first thing that just popped into my head was the fact that I feel like T-Boz is like one of the few singers that I can think of whose singing voice actually sounds like their talking voice. If you get what I'm saying, because there's singers, their singing voice is totally different than their actual talking voice. The singing voice is different, but T-Boz, it's the same. It's the same voice. It's the same voice. Cause like women rappers, sometimes that rapping voice. I think the Brat might be one of the few where I would say, cause hey, if you know what I mean, like Lil Kim's speaking voice is a higher octave, but that rapping voice is a lower octave. But then somebody like the Brat, her speaking voice and her rapping voice is basically virtually the same. They're similar. That's what I mean by sometimes a person's singing voice that they perform with and their talking voice are the same, but in certain cases, nah, there's a vast difference between the two. Um, but man, a live performance Showtime at the Apollo. This should probably bring back all types of memories for anybody who you might have been there. You just know the era. You know what I'm saying? You just know the era. You know the time, and it takes you there. You know what I'm saying? The music is. You know, it's like I didn't want to be one of them old heads when I was younger. Like I didn't want to be them old heads that go in my day, young woo woo. Nah, I really can't say that about the '90s per se, because I'm like, it wasn't like I was a grown person in the '90s. Like I'm like a teenager, you know, like early teens in the '90s. At least when the early '90s come around, because I think this was like early '90s when that song came out. So we talking like I'm a preteen or whatever, but the coolest part about it though, we talking like, yo, I never wanted to be like the person like, yo, in my day, man, y'all music ain't like my music back in my day. But now I can't. I'm like looking like, dang, I see what's going on now because I now get the point as a grown up. I now get it when you look at what is considered popular, the popular music. Times has changed. I get it from a certain. It's like I'm on both sides of the fence because I get it because times have changed. This a different generation. It's not one is better than the other. It's just different. They do what they do versus what we did when we was young, and it's wild when you think about it. It's wild because you heard your folks telling you, and then I'm sitting there going, yeah, I see that. It just feels like there's a difference, and I'm like, I try not to compare. I try not. I try my hardest not to compare. But I think the argument is different. If I'm being honest, I think the argument was different. I think like my parents when they would listen to my music, I think on one hand they're just trying to introduce you to theirs, to let you hear theirs. And there might have been a slight, and then on one hand there might be a slight misunderstanding of why you like the music you like, because they don't understand. So it's almost like you need to introduce them to your music so they get it. So you end up appreciating both perspectives. But then there's that good music conversation, like music that has substance part of the conversation. I think that's a valid conversation. That to me becomes the difference where it's not about comparing two different eras of music that you just there's a misunderstanding, maybe there's a little bit of a disconnect versus somebody just talking. No, y'all ain't talking about nothing. Y'all ain't talking about nothing. Nah, you know you're not. No, you're not. But yo, we not about to go on too long of a rant. Hey, that was TLC's Baby Baby Baby. Yo, if y'all we you got some '90s requests, by all means, you know what I'm saying, tap in with me. Let's get to it. I definitely gonna have some more Showtime at the Apollo performances. So until the next one and the next one and the next one after that, man, AOS sign off. I'm out of here.